What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I appreciate it that you're taking your busy time out of your busy day to spend some time with me playing some Magic. And because today is such a special day, I prepared a very freaking fun deck. But before we get into it, we're almost already there at 1,250. You guys are freaking insane. As the making of this video, we're only 6 away. Yesterday we were at 1, 2, 3, 4, and today we're almost already there. So thank you very freaking much. Also, if you want to send me one of your decks to feature on this channel, join the Discord or send me your deck via Twitter. You will find everything down in the description right below this little subscribe button. So, but enough yammering, let's get into this control hammering. Oh, this deck is so much freaking fun. It is hardcore control at its finest without any freaking blue. It is just Orzhov Control. If you want to go that far and say, look, there's a mountain and some Savai Triomes, but those are only if we get into a situation that we could play our Tybalt. I want to be able to play him. And that is why I put in one mountain and for Savai Triomes. I could also just put in the Brightclimb and Brightclimb Pathway, but we have a Solemn Simulacrum, so having one mountain maybe is not too bad. So, this is a really fun, hardcore control deck, and in this kind of meta that we are right now in, this is like the perfect answer, because everybody's playing creatures, and we want to get rid of that creatures. So, what is the deck? It is the Dream Team. We have one of the crown jewels of freaking Kaldheim, the Dream Devourer. With this, each non-land card in your hand has Foretell. And yeah, that is pretty good, because all the Foretell costs are too cheaper than what the card normally is. So let's say that you're foretelling a Ugin. Hey Eugene, that means that you will be able to play your Ugin out in turn freaking 6. And Ugin on turn 6 is the most busted thing since Tybalt's Trickery. And yeah, I'm never going to play this on this channel. I did it once on stream for the laughs, but that's it. We lost pretty hard. Freaking Tybalt's Trickery. And trust me, an Ugin on turn 6 is one of the strongest things there is. But we also have some more Planeswalkers in here. So, the Valki, one of my favorite cards in the set. He enters the battlefield, you look at your opponent's hand, exile a creature from their hand, put it under Valki, and then for X mana, you can transform in that creature, where X is that creature's convert mana cost. So let's say you steal a Questing Beast, you pay 4, you become the Questing Beast. Look at me, I am the Questing Beast now. And yeah, later you can just play the Tybalt Cosmic Imposter, which is also a pretty good card. You get the emblem, you can play all the cards that he exiles. For +2, you exile a card from yours and from your opponent's library. Then for -3, you can exile a target artifact or creature. And for -8, you exile all cards from all graveyards at 3 mana, and you will be able to play them. And that is just so good, because it doesn't matter what mana they have, you can play him for colorless mana, and that is just insanity. And I really freaking love this alternate art style. Then we have Kaya the Inexorable, and look at this art, standing in front of a tree that looks like an elephant leg. Maybe it is. There's even a troll in the background. So, for +1 you put a Ghost Form counter on up to 1 target non-token creature, keep that in mind. And when this creature dies or is put into exile, you return it to your owner's hand, and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. That is pretty powerful. With all the cards we have in here that have ETBs, we want to do that. Then you exile target non-land permanent for -3, and for -7 you get the emblem. Why didn't it scroll down? There it is. You get the emblem that at the beginning of your upkeep you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, your graveyard, or from cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. That means if you exile your own graveyard, you can still freaking play them. What a dream team. And yeah, with the Ugin, same, you can still play it even if you exile your own graveyard. So, what are cards that are powerful with the +1? First off, the Valki. Pretty sweet. Then it is so good to protect your Dream Devourer, because yeah, you put down the Dream Devourer, you foretell the Kaya, you play her for 3, for freaking 3. You can do it only earliest in turn 4, but that is still fine. Kaya on turn 4, still broken enough, still fun enough. Then, the Skyclave Apparition. You steal something of theirs, exile it forever, use the Kaya on your Skyclave Apparition, you block with the Skyclave Apparition because you want to protect your Kaya. They get maybe a token, but you can destroy it later, and you get a spirit and get your Skyclave Apparition back into your hand, which is so freaking sweet. Then the Solemn Simulacrum, same, you draw a card when it dies, and you get it back onto your hand to put another land onto the battlefield, because if you don't have your Dream Devourer, you still want to be able to play your Ugin as soon as turn 8 to finish them off. Nobody wants that Ugin on the field, never. So, the rest of the deck is hardcore control. And one of the most important cards in here is of course the Doomskar and the Shadow's Verdict. So Doomskar, you foretell it, you play it for 3, you destroy all creatures. Shadow's Verdict, same. You foretell it with your Dream Devourer, you play it for 3. That is just so freaking good. And don't you worry about your creatures on the field, because if you exile your Valki and your Skyclave Apparition and your Dream Devourer with the Shadow's Verdict, but you put a Ghost Form counter on them before, you can still get them back into your hand and protect them. Excuse-moi. And that is just so freaking sweet. So, also the Elspeth Conquerstaff. Everything that the Skyclave Apparition can't take care of anymore, we have the Elspeth Conquerstaff. It exiles target permanent with CMC 3 or greater, then their spells cost more, and then you just return whatever you need in its situation. Might it be a Valki? Who knows? A Skyclave Apparition? A Solemn Simulacrum? But maybe you also return an Ugin in turn 7, which is also very freaking sweet. If you're going up against a rogue deck that mills you, this will be your win con also. Then the rest of the deck is making sure that we survive, as I said, with the Shadow's Verdict and the Doomskar. We also have 3 Bloodchief Thirst to take care of those creatures. We have 4 Birth of Meletis to find our lands. And yeah, we have 2 Duresses, just to make sure that we can find their counter spells. I still have some space in this deck. Maybe if you really want to, you can exchange the Bloodchief's Thirst for some Murderous Riders, but I really like the Bloodchief's Thirst in the early game. And the Duresses, I think they're pretty good, just to make sure that they don't have what they need to get rid of your board, because you really don't want that to happen. And yeah, this is indeed a dream team. Thanks to the Dream Devourer, we will be able to play all of our stuff so freaking early. All these 5 costs will be 3 costs, and that is just so good. Imagine playing a Solemn Simulacrum for 2 mana in turn 4. That is just so freaking sweet. Land-wise, today I won't forget, we have 1 Castle Ardenvale just to make some blockers if we really need to. That is really good against all those attacking lands. Then we have 6 beautiful Bobross Plains, we have 8 beautiful Bobross Mountains, we have 1 beautiful Bobross Forest. Then, as I said, we have 4 Brightclimb Pathways and 4 Savai Triomes. If you draw them in the late game and you don't need any lands, you can still cycle them, and that is just so freaking good. So, this is a very fun, a very control-y deck. I playtested it, I hit up against rogues in the first game, and I beat them because of the Elspeth Conquerstaff, because they milled me an Ugin and a Valki. I played down the Elspeth Conquerstaff to take care of their Duress. Snap! They knew I would bring something back, and the best part is, turn 1 Duress, I hit their counterspell, and that was really game-changing. So you can see that Duress, with this beautiful art, can be very freaking good. It can take care of creatures, but for those we have everything in here to take care. We have Bloodchief's Thirst, we have Valkis, we have Doomskars, Elspeth Conquerstaff, Shadow's Verdict, so don't you worry, even the Skyclave Apparition. Just don't you worry about it. Alright, Orzhov Control, one of my favorite controls. I am MTG Malone, and I will see you in those Dream Team games. Alrighty, another day, another controlling deck. Geomancer, my friend with the J's. Coming in here, we have no white in our hand, but that is kind of fine because we have the Dream Devourer. So we can have an Ugin on turn 6, which is pretty sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. Alright, and with the Duress, we can make sure that there's nothing in his hand that we don't like. And sooner or later, we will draw some lands. We all know I will. We all know I will. Oh no, we're up. Okay. But a good thing we have the Duress, so we can get rid of it. Oh, it's not. It is not. I repeat, not a freaking Tybalt's Trickery deck. But we're still kind of screwed here. Oh, that is actually good. Well, I think I want to put down my Dream Devourer here. And yeah, then just foretell the Ugin or the Doomskar, we will see. But I will be able to block sooner or later. No worries here. Another white land would be sweet. Would be sweet. But let's just make sure that we have the Doomskar ready. We can foretell our Ugin next turn. We can also block here. Let's just hope for the best. Hope for the best. The Tusky. That is a good target for my Elspeth Conquers Death, but we're still missing a white source. There it is. There is the white source. Alright. So let's foretell the Ugin here. Because the Ugin is also pretty sweet very soon. Very freaking soon. The Hooded Blightfang. Alright. So he will draw a card here. That is a little bit annoying. But it's still better than us dying. So, do I use the Doomskar here? If I do it like this, I can still use the Doomskar. And then turn 6 we have our freaking Ugin excuse me, freaking Ugin ready. So, Tusky is still here, but that is fine. We can Elspeth Conquers Death it. We could also Ugin it, but I really don't want to lose my Ugin so soon. So he will draw a card here. That is absolutely fine. What did he get? Maybe we are using the Ugin. We will see. We will see. Depending on what he does here. The Foulmire Knight. Alright. Another Dream Devourer. Yeah, I think I will just Elspeth Conquers Death here. Keep my Ugin for next turn. That is still fine. As long as he doesn't draw any cards anymore. And we can still block here with the wall if we absolutely need to. Because he maybe found another Finn. He found another Tusky. Okay, well then we block. Absolutely. This is 4, right? Yeah. Puts down another Foulmire Knight. Alrighty. So we're getting our Ugin on the field here. It is just that good. It is just that freaking good. Getting rid of all of his board here. Now we still have a very good chance to turn this around. Yes, 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 Mr. Wayne. You were merely born in the darkness. Okay, so he has nothing. Nothing at frickin' all. We have a Dream Devourer now. With a +1/+1 counter. So we keep our other Dream Devourer. And we keep our land just so he thinks that we have something sweet. But we drew a lot of lands. We drew a lot of lands. It is not... And he surrenders. That is why I will never build a poison deck on this channel. Never. So, poor opponent had to mulligan down to 5. That is why I thought he was playing a Tybalt's Trickery deck, Epic Abyss. But he didn't play a Tybalt's Trickery deck. Ooh, I freaking love this hand. Turn 4 Kaya, incoming. Freaking incoming. Sadly, no turn 3. Because, yeah, we still need to play the Dream Devourer to do it. But that is fine, and that is fine. And even if he kills our Dream Devourer here, We still have our Birth of Meletis. But I still try to get it online. I'm still trying my best to get it online. Maybe it was cheeky, who knows? But I don't think that he has a turn 2 answer here. The Luminarch Aspirant. That is pretty a-okay. Pretty a-okay. So we're foretelling the Kaya here, so we can play our next turn. And we're not attacking in. But we will get rid of this Luminarch Aspirant, and if he has like a hammer here, we're taking 1 hit. The Youthful Valkyrie. Okay. That is still fine with me. We're still playing the Kaya. Or are we? Yeah, we are. We are. We frickin' are. Yar. Okay, so we're exiling the Youthful Valkyrie. Next turn we can put down a Birth of Meletis into Skyclave Apparition, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. And yes, we will sacrifice our Dream Devourer here. Okay. Puts it on a Luminarch Aspirant, I think. Yes, that's what I thought. Attacking the Kaya. That is absolutely fine. We have a plan for that. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. So we're going Birth of Meletis here. Into Skyclave Apparition. Skyclaving is a Righteous Valkyrie. Putting a 1/1 counter on our Skyclave Apparition. And now it is safe. Now it is freaking safe. Oh. What a sweet freaking deck. And then we can take care of his Luminarch Aspirant. Yes, he will get back a 3/3, but the 3/3 is not my biggest worry. The Angel of freaking Destiny, are you serious? Are you serious? I think he is. I think he's totally serious. Alright. Maybe we need to exile the Angel of Destiny. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe even like this. Oh, baby, I am so glad right now. I am so freaking glad right now. Alright. So, now we chill. We chill. We have all the time in the world. Soon we can exile something more. The Expedition Healer, absolutely fine. Nothing to worry here. The Angel of Vitality will get exiled by my Skyclave Apparition. What? He makes us keep the wall. He makes us keep the wall. That is absolutely fine with me. Yeah, we're just blocking here. Chump blocking away. So, we drew a land here. We will soon have a new Kaya. That's what's up. So, building another wall here. If he absolutely wants to attack in on our Kaya, that is abso-freaking-lutely fine with me. So we're getting rid of the Luminarch Aspirant here. Yes, he can attack in on the Kaya. But that is fine. We will just return her. So we put a ghost counter here. If he doesn't kill her now, that is also very, very freaking fine with me. How many of those big boy angels does he have? Too many for my taste. Freaking too many for my taste. Alright. The Shadow's Verdict is pretty sweet here. Pretty freaking sweet here. Okay. So this is 3 cost, this is 3 cost. And if this gets exiled, just like the Dream Devourer.
Don't worry.
So we're attacking in first. Maybe he blocks. Who knows? Who knows? Would be cool if he blocks. Oh, he does block. Yes, he does block. So we get rid of the Luminarch Aspirant counter as well. Alright. Shadow's Verdict away. Pretty sweet. Yes, now he can attack in on the Kaya, but that is still fine with me. Absolutely fine with me. I don't think that he has a hammer here. That was a pretty good pickup. Not gonna lie. That was... Oh, what? What you doing, Epic Abyss? That wasn't epic at all. That wasn't epic at all. Wow. Misplay. I would say that's a misplay. But who am I? Who am I to tell you how to play the game? So we're losing our little creature here. But that is still fine, because now we're Skyclave Apparitioning the Luminarch Aspirant. Getting rid of this angel here. Playing down our Solemn Simulacrum to find a land. Or wait. Wait. We don't need to do that. We will do it in style. We will do it in freaking style. Oh yeah. Style points activated. So, I really commend him for still being here playing the game. I really do. So putting a ghost form counter on that bad boy. And now we're playing a Ugin for 6. I mean, why the heck not? Why the heck not? Yep, the full control was activated. Full on Dream Team control. Here you go. Watch him. The Spirit Dragon, the Spirit Planeswalker. Ghost Assassin. Good game? Good game. Yes. Oh, baby. Good game indeed. Good freaking game indeed. So much control. Insanity. Oh man, how much control is too much? None. Every bit of control is good control. We're going first. And if I wouldn't have had the Birth of Meletis here, I wouldn't keep this hand. But if we find another land, we might even be able to play the Solemn Simulacrum in turn 4, have a turn 5 Kaya, which is just so good. The Lovestruck Beast, eh? We did find another land. We did find another land. So we will keep our Bloodchief's Thirst for now. And we will see what he does. He doesn't do anything. That much I like very much. Very much. If he has like a slime here, oh well, that will absolutely frickin' die. That will abso-frickin-lutely die. Stonecoil Serpent, the potential to mutate onto this is way too high. I really don't want him to do that. That is why the Stonecoil needs to go immediately. And now we even have another black source. But we will put down the Solemn Simulacrum. Maybe even... Well, now I think having the Kaya on the field is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet indeed. So we're putting down our black source here. Getting the Solemn Simulacrum online. And if it dies, we draw a card, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. Then we will play Kaya into Elspeth Conquers Death, because I think there's still something that will annoy us here. We could also, let me count, now we're 1 mana off. We are 1 mana off for Birth of Meletis into Elspeth Conquers Death. But the Birth of Meletis is a pretty sweet card here. Okay, what you doing, my friend? The Questing Beast. Okay. Questing Beast is kind of annoying. But we will still block like this. Get rid of the Questing Beast. And drawing a card here is also pretty nice. Gets us closer to our Ugin. Okay. So, I think it is Kaya into Elspeth Conquers Death. Now that he put down the Questing Beast, I'm pretty sure it is. And then we still have the Bloodchief's Thirst. We're still kind of okay here. We're still kind of okay. Maybe it's not the best situation, but we're still kind of okay. So, if he has the Faceless Haven here, the Ram Through. Okay, so that means he doesn't attack in with the Faceless Haven. Pretty fine with that. And next turn we can even go Birth of Meletis into Elspeth Conquers Death, which is pretty sweet. But we still need an answer for that stupid Faceless Haven. That one is pretty annoying. Not gonna lie. Well, the Skyclave Apparition's also pretty good. But I still think that I want my Kaya back sooner or later. Yeah, I think I want my Kaya back sooner or later. Nothing to say here, but that I want her sooner or later. That is why I'm going to Elspeth Conquer's Death here. I could have also Skyclave Apparition, but if he has like another ram through, the Skyclave Apparition doesn't look too good. The Snakeskin Veil. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we still have the Bloodchief's Thirst and the Skyclave Apparition. So nothing too much to worry here. No matter what he plays here, we can play them both. We can play them both. The Gem Raiser. Oh, what a perfect answer to my card here. But I'm still fine with that. I will just Bloodchief's Thirst away his Lovestruck Beast. And maybe sooner or later we will even find something that is not a land. Alright, alright. Keep calm, Malone. Keep calm. You haven't lost yet. But yeah. I didn't Skyclave Apparition, otherwise he would get back 2 freaking tokens, and I don't want him to have that. The Vorinclex. Of all things freaking unholy, the Vorinclex. And we drew another Skyclave Apparition. Well, that is pretty much GG here. We now need to play the Skyclave Apparitions as blockers. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it freaking beautiful? Yeah, we're pretty much dead here. Because he will attack in for 6 here. He can attack in. He now has enough land to attack with both of those. So if he attacks like this, we're just using our wall. If he has another ram through, that's just how it is. But we still live for 1 turn here. And we could still find one of our kill spells. The Lovestruck Beast, okay. Okay, give me a board wipe. No board wipe was found. No freaking board wipe was freaking found, and we can't even get the 2 life back here. So that is indeed pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Yep, we have a million board wipes. We didn't find a single one this game. That's just how it is. Only seen 19 cards. That's just how it is. The Vorinclex here was our death sentence. He attacks in with everything, of course. Why shouldn't he? No blocks. Let's take it like a man. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Yeah, well, I got to admit, the Gem Raiser was pretty clutch. Game-changing. Game-changing indeed. But yeah, the Gem Raiser on the Questing Beast is way better than a Gem Raiser on the Serpent. Yep, that is what I said. We don't have any white here. But the rest of the cards are looking pretty sweet. But if we're up against a control deck, we're screwed from the beginning. Will we find white? I can't count on it. This is way better. This is way freaking better. So I think the Solemn Simulacrum needs to go. Or is it the Dream Devourer? Sadly, I think it is the Dream Devourer. Sadly, I think it is. I'm very sad about it, but that's just what it is. The Doomskar is way too important. Another mono green deck. Is it elves? Is it elves? Who knows? But we have a Doomskar, so nothing to worry about here. Getting ourselves, of course, a white. If I would have known that we found another white here, I would have put down this one as a freaking black. But hey, maybe I will learn my lesson from here. He is freaking elves. Okay. But we now have a wall. And we are going to build it. So Doomskar is activated. Do I want to get rid of something here? I think I want to get rid of the Jaspara Sentinel. Because he could go way too big, way too soon. Way too soon. So I'm really hoping for a freaking... the Bloodline Pretender. Interesting, interesting. A Dream Devourer is exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. So we will still wait for one turn here. Let him develop the board. Put down our Solemn Simulacrum. All we need now is one more land and we are kinda golden. The golden girl. Not gonna lie. So he's still missing one land to activate his Faceless Haven. I like that very much. And we can block the Bloodline Pretender here and the Wildwood Tracker with the Dream Devourer. So nothing to worry about here. Come on, put down more cards, my friend. Put them all down. Come on, you have one more. I know it. I know it. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. The Blizzard Brawl. Okay, well, that is just one turn too late, my friend. One turn too late. So, if we draw land here, I will put down the Solemn Simulacrum. We did. We freaking did. So, I will put down the Solemn Simulacrum just to ensure, because I don't think that he can kill us next turn. We're getting ourselves a red here, just to have it on the field. We already have one. Maybe black would have been better, but I like the red land. So here it is. The Llanowar Visionary. Yes, yes. But we still need to Doomskar here, because the Ugin cannot take care of the Bloodline Pretender. But he's overextending real hard here. Real freaking hard. We're taking only 3. Mamoose, you're overextending, my friend. We found another Solemn Simulacrum. I like that. I really like that. A Duress. We will use it just to check what is in his hand. Okay. And now we Doomskar away. Doomskar! Doomskar! And we can shoot that Jaspera Sentinel down with our Ugin. He's just using the Faceless Haven. That is really sweet. That is really sweet indeed. We're still using the Ugin here. No need not to. Getting down that Jaspera Sentinel. Alright. So, Jaspera Sentinel, you're... Oh, and he surrenders! He just surrendered to the power of the Spirit Dragon. Yes! 3-1. 3-1. So, an Ugin for 6 mana is broken. Is what I heard. Is what I heard. But I could be wrong. This is a very freaking sweet hand. We're missing one white, but we will find it sooner or later. But with the Valki, we can check down his hand. And maybe turn into something cute. He has a white deck. Very good. The Speaker of the Havens. That is very nice, because I think that if he has a Speaker of the Havens, he will also have something like a Dexus. Is pretty sweet. But the Linden is also nice. What do I want here? What do I want? I think it is the Linden. I think it is the Linden. So you can attack in for 1 turn. We still need 1 white, but then we're super good. And in the worst case, we can always turn into a Linden. Which is sweet. I like that. And as soon as we find 1 white, we're super golden. Alrighty. And then we can take care of the Dexus. Yeah, you can have that 1 hit. What just happened here? Weird. We found a white. I repeat, we found a freaking white. Alright, that is pretty good. Not gonna lie. So we will get a lot of life here. He can't really take care of my Skyclave or my Valki when it turns into a Linden. And if he has a hammer, the outside of life's bounty. Good, good thing we took care of the Daxus here. And the Giant Killer. That is also freaking fine with me. Is he attacking in? Will he sacrifice his outside here? No, he's not. He is not. Alright, another land, not even too bad. But we will chill here. We will just chill. See what he does. But we're only 2 or 3 turns away. And these are all 1-drops apart. Oh, the Archon of Sun's Grace. Well, now we at least have a target for our Elspeth Conqueror's Death, which I like very much. Very much. So we will turn into the Linden here. I mean, why not? It is a good blocker. Yes, turn into the Linden. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. But I still think we should take care. I mean, we could have an Ugin next turn. But is the Ugin next turn really the best thing we can do here? I don't think so. I think, but still an Ugin turn 7 is still pretty good. Still pretty good. Alright, my friend, Cuckdoaster. Wow, I just realized that the name is a little bit dirty. Just a little bit. Alright, are you sacking your outside here? You shouldn't, my friend. You really shouldn't. What? He is sacking his outside. He is sacking his outside. For 1 measly life. Do you have something to help you here? Do you really have something to help you here? Well, no matter what it isn't good enough. It just isn't good enough. We will get rid of his Speaker of the Heavens here. Get in for some life. And I would say that's it. That's all she freaking wrote. Yes, yes. Oh, you are so dead, my friend. Suckadooster. Cuckadooster. What? Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You absolutely shouldn't do that. And now, watch him scoop. Watch him freaking scoop. I mean, yeah, he could tap down one of our creatures here, but who even freaking cares? Who even freaking cares? Yep, he didn't scoop yet, but trust me, in the latest 2 turns, he will freaking scoop. When our Ugin is ready to rock and roll, he will scoop. There you go! There you go! Oh, baby! Ugin for the victory once freaking more. Oh, baby. The control hammering was freaking real. That last game was so freaking sweet. All the games were so freaking sweet. The only thing that could stop us was not drawing a board wipe. If we would have drawn 1 single board wipe in that green, mono green deck, it would have been so much different. So much different. But yeah, having your Ugin on turn 6 is just so much fun. Kaya is so freaking good with all these ETB creatures. So, what else do you want? Maybe send me your deck to feature on this channel. If you want me to feature your deck on this channel, send it to me via Twitter, via Discord. We still have 2 weeks. Wow, only 2 weeks until the next season hits. And yeah, when the new set is here, I will be building my own decks, but maybe there is something that I've missed in Kaldheim, like yesterday's video that you should absolutely check out. It was insanity. Freaking insanity. And yeah, this deck was also very, very fun. So different, but still so fun. The Dream Devourer, one of my absolute favorite cards in the set. It is no Goldspan Dragon, but it is still way up there. Way up there. And yeah, it was a dream team indeed. It was very freaking fun. So thank you all once more for your time out of your busy day. I'm very glad that you're all here. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.